Hello everyone and welcome back to DSP versus the Internet for May 27th, 2023. We're halfway through the show. 3 parts down, 3 to go. Thanks for watching and thank you to all the members who support the channel and have submitted these videos to be watched. Let's roll on into the next video.
Hey, one quick thing I forgot to show everyone is back.
Alright, so this one's going to have some history to it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a video from 2011. So this is a 12-plus-year-old video. This is back when I used to do tours of my home when I lived in Connecticut. I lived by myself. I had a lot of collectibles, a lot of junk. It was a very messy place. And now we're going to see, 12 years later, we're going to look at some of the stuff that I used to have in my old place. Let's take a look.
Here, where the Hulk statue is, there was actually a printout of the art that was the inspiration for that statue that I actually framed and put above the lamp here. So that's the art for that.
Incredible Hulk statue.
But going back,
what's funny is this video is old, and you could tell. Because if you looked, there were no paintings on the wall. And for a year or two there, I had all those paintings. Like some of the paintings you're seeing behind me were actually up on my wall, behind me in the condo wall. And they're not in this video, which means this is before that. Pretty interesting. Now look how messy this place is. Look at all the boxes
here in the
back
corner.
there. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's my back door. That's my air conditioner.
That lamp that you're staring at right now, okay, is literally right over there on the other side of the room. That is the lamp that I used, no exaggeration, for lighting in this room until, what was it, January? When I started using this ring light and all this new lighting. So that lamp was used for the greater part of 13, 14 years in all of my videos, if you can believe it. Pretty crazy, huh? That's it. It's right there.
Etc., etc. Yes, I do have a back porch, but it's winter. It's covered in snow. I'm not going to go out there right now.
Ronnie likes the bamboo blinds.
So here's my AV setup, all right? This is my new TV.
This is hilarious. 2011, this is my new TV. So this is an LG, and it's giant. The reason I got it is, number one, obviously I wanted a big TV to game on for my videos, and the bigger the TV, the easier it was to record with my camera. This was 2 years before I adopted direct capture. But also, it was cool because when my friends came over, in order to play games or do co-op together, the bigger TV made it easier for us to do that. However, what's funny about this is this TV, I didn't know, had tons of input lag. It's not a gaming monitor. It's very much a TV. So I was playing games with input lag for years and years and years and didn't even realize it. And it wasn't until like maybe 5 years ago I got a new TV that the input lag was dramatically reduced. I was like, oh my god, I was screwing myself in every competitive game I ever played. Okay.
55 inches.
55-inch LG. Really
fucking sweet. 120 hertz. I've noticed that.
120 hertz, but nothing ran at 120 frames per second on it, so I never took advantage of it. Linuli says, it's impossible to tag me because there's 3 trolls impersonating me. Yeah, unless they talk, I can't really do anything about that. Yeah, I'm serious. Like, I can catch a name in the chat, but sadly I can't just, like, ban someone, I don't think, from the viewer list. I don't think. Let me see. Participants. Yeah, I can't even do anything. Yeah, I can't. I can't do anything to moderate them. If they don't say anything, I can't catch them. So, it sucks. No, see, is it DSP Gaming? That's not me, obviously. It's just a bunch of dumb troll accounts. Just ignore them. And sorry if you can't tag me. I don't know what to tell you. That's YouTube's chat system is very limited in the nonsense that they do. It sucks, but what can you do? Okay, let's continue.
When I watch TV, it looks amazing. When I watch anything in HD, it looks absolutely amazing.
The video quality was good for TV and stuff, but for gaming, I didn't.
Excuse me. And for video games, it's really good because... why am I losing focus? For video games, it's really good because the TV's bigger, which means I don't need to zoom in as much. So have you seen on my recent Marvel vs. Capcom 3 footage over on DSP Street Fighter? It looks really, really good compared to my old footage. And incidentally, yes, the Kinect mount actually fits on top of this TV.
That was
so
a Kinect.
Does the PS
Can you believe it? The Kinect.
eye mount, so everything.
I never really used it outside of a few games. I never used the Kinect.
On top of this TV with no problems. Down here, what do we got? We've got my surround sound center speaker. There's my left speaker with a actual figurine of Odin on top of it from John Rambo's trip to Japan. He brought that back to me as a souvenir.
He did? I don't
We've got
remember
my
that.
cable box. We've got my Xbox.
The old Xbox. This is back 2 console gens ago where you could buy all these stickers and tags and custom fronts, and you could put them all over your consoles so they would look nice. You can't do any of that shit anymore, right? None of that exists. Back then, all these consoles were fully customizable, which was really nice. And yes, Ronnie, I still use this TV stand in this video I'm using right now to this day.
360 Elite. We've got
None of this stuff is on it, though. This is all my old stuff.
Receiver, my Sony receiver.
I don't have a receiver in here anymore. There's no reason for one.
And right there, you can't really see it, but that's my PS3 hiding under there.
My PS3 is actually right there, but it's a different one from the one in this video. That one died.
So all that's right there. This is my subwoofer. On top of that is my Linksys router. And here's my right speaker with John Mercer from Prototype.
Oh my god, I don't even remember his name. His name is John Mercer. I had that figure for the longest time. I might still have it in one of my bins here in the closet, actually. Ronnie, yeah, it's true you could change out the faceplates for PS5, but all you could really do is get, like, colors, right? It's like nothing, like you saw that. It was a Street Fighter 4 branded console with all the stickers in the side and everything. It's a lot different. It was a lot different back then, customization-wise.
Of it, a little figurine that I got from that game. This is my basic
old
desktop
setup.
PC setup here. There's my desktop PC. It's dying. It really is. It's on its last legs.
Dell? I don't even remember having a Dell. I'm serious about that. I don't even remember having a Dell. And there's a Dell computer right there. I don't remember ever buying one.
Here's my tower of hard drives. I have 5 external
there's
USB
the hard drives. That's what we
top.
found last year when we were cleaning out my closet. And we tested those in January, and we confirmed they still work. 12, 13 years later, all those hard drives work, and I still have ownership of all the original videos if we ever wanted to re-upload them somewhere, which is really cool.
Of each other here. I'm actually on the 5th one. The 4 of them are full, and I'm on the 5th one.
Lanuli says he looked at the Dell. He thinks it ran Windows Vista.
It
probably
Here's the
did.
subwoofer from my computer
right.
speakers. I know you can't really see it. Keyboard, wireless mouse, another external hard drive. This is my oldest one from before I was ever on YouTube. Is up here. This is that replacement router. I'm sorry, replacement modem from the one that I had last week. They replaced it. No problem so far. My phone. Some camera accessories, etc., etc. This is a, I believe, 21-inch monitor that I use.
My monitor that for some reason I didn't turn off, but left on.
Moving on here, this is my bookcase, and in my bookcase, this is pretty much just a nice, cool display of all kinds of stuff that I like.
There's all my old Street Fighter shit and other collectibles.
One of the major things that I redid when I started redecorating before I got laid off. As you can see up top,
look at that, my old statues that I don't have anymore. Thanos and Lady Death. There's also on the left Scarlet Witch, and on the right Psylocke, and then art books, Darkstalkers, and Mega Man, and the Marvel Encyclopedia. Cool.
You've got a model of Thanos.
That's cool, man.
Okay, with Lady Death, and they're standing on top of a diorama.
Back then I thought his name was Thanos. Apparently it's pronounced Thanos, and now we all know that, but I didn't know that back then. There was no movies with him in it.
Diorama that has Iron Man's helmet, Thor's hammer.
This thing lights up,
Captain America's shield and Silver Surfer's surfboard are all on there after Thanos conquered them in the Infinity Gauntlet. To the left, you've got a figurine of Scarlet Witch, and to the right, you've got a figurine of Psylocke. Behind them, you've got a Darkstalkers tribute art book.
I just said all this.
A Marvel History of Marvel Comics book that my parents bought me back in the 80s, which I absolutely love.
We went to New York
It's a really
City.
Good, cool,
and they bought
interesting
it from New York City when we were there on a trip. We went to a bookstore.
And then a Mega Man art book to the right. On this shelf here, you've got a Street Fighter tribute
Look
shelf.
at that really cool Street Fighter shelf, right? Oh, there's different various art books behind the action figures. So those are the Third Strike action figures, a Blanca statue, Sagat action figure, and all those little keychains that I still have. I still have the keychains to this day.
Figurines of
Derek,
Necro,
that sword
Alex,
you're talking about was just an
statue
inflatable thing from GameStop. A computer bonus for one of the Dragon Age games I didn't even have. It's a piece of junk.
Behind them, you've got Street Fighter Tribute art book. You've got the Street Fighter 20th Anniversary art book, and you've got the Capcom
pretty cool.
Art
This
book,
was like
Udon,
some of the awesome
I think it's like
Street Fighter figures you could get at the
Art
time.
of
They're
Capcom
really nice
collection,
quality.
something like
I
that.
have no idea
and then
what
here,
they were.
you've got the keychains from the 1990s.
Yeah, 1990s.
These keychains were given out as a promotion in arcades.
Still own them.
For Street Fighter 2. I have all 8 original Street Fighter 2 characters. And I'll be honest with you, I did not earn all these. I earned maybe about half of them. It was actually my best friend at the time and main competitor in the arcades, T. Carter, who gave me all of these. And rest in peace, T. I still miss you. But, yeah. The only reason I have all these is because of T. He gave them all to me. And they're really freaking cool. They're collector's items. You can't find these anywhere. They're basically made as a very limited run. You can only get them in arcades.
I wonder if they ever remade them. Because they were really cool back in the day to get in the arcades and stuff, but I never saw them available for sale or anywhere, anything else, so.
And good luck finding them now. All right, the next
Oh
shelf
my God,
is
I had a
again
lot.
another tribute
I
to
didn't
Street
realize
Fighter.
I had all
The
this.
figures are Blanca,
I had multiple colors of
Charlie,
Blanca. Yeah, see, I had the blue
Remy
Blanca, too.
from Third Strike, and another blue Blanca. You've got a Darkstalkers original Capcom art book. You've got the Art of Udon Part 2 art book right there, behind there.
All this art.
Mega Man X art book.
I don't know what happened to
and
any of
then
those
in the
books. I
front,
must have given
it's
them
Street
away
Fighter,
or
the
threw them out.
complete
I don't have
history.
them anymore.
This shelf is a mishmash. It's mostly games.
This is back when I actually had a physical games collection, which then I stopped doing over the years. I just traded every game in. But back then I used to have certain games I would keep.
That I have not traded in. This is a hard drive I'm going to eventually update my PS3 with, but I'm too lazy to do it because I really don't have the need for it. Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2 back there. Epic Mickey.
Epic
for
Mickey.
PS
That was a
Move,
great one.
I have, I believe, the Time Crisis game and also the Shoe.
Halo Reach.
Mass Effect 2, and then a bunch of random old...
Hey, look. Dead Space, or one of the Dead Spaces. Dead Space. I can't even read it. I can't even read these games. I really can't. They're all blurry. It looks like I have two different versions of the same game. One on Xbox and one on...
Current games, you got Super
Street Fighter
4,
that's
Little
why.
Big Planet
Street
2,
Fighter
Dead
4.
Space 2, Red Dead
Dead
Redemption,
Space 2
Halo
on
Reach, Assassin's Creed
PS3.
Brotherhood, and Fallout
Assassin's
New
Creed
Vegas
Brotherhood.
Collector's
Fallout New
Edition.
Vegas is there.
All those games I still have and
Wow.
have not traded in. This is the stack of Christmas cards from Christmas.
Why do I sound annoyed in the video? I don't know. I wasn't. This is just how I sounded back then. I think what it is over the years of me being a content creator, 15 years, I evolved over time. Back then, I talked in a certain way. I had certain mannerisms, certain inflections in my voice, and now I talk a lot differently because I've been doing this on a daily basis for so long. I evolved different ways of doing things. So today when I talk, I sound completely different than I did back then. That is not a cigar box. That has a X-Acto knife inside. That's the X-Acto knife that I used to cut artwork when I used to make custom joysticks.
That I received from my fans. I still have those. Heading further down,
No, I
this
do
is
not have
the
my movie
old
collection.
games
They're pretty
shelf.
much
I know
all
you can
gone.
barely see it, so I apologize. But a bunch of these are the games that I showed you already. My old gaming collection,
Yep.
including my 32X games, my Sega CD games.
So I still have some
my
of these. I don't have all of this, but I have a lot of this classic stuff. This is what we went through a few months ago when I cleaned out my closet, these classic games.
Genesis games, my Nintendo games, my Super Nintendo games.
I don't have those things
The original
anymore.
Donkey Kong and Pac-Man home console games,
Yeah, I don't
which
have
are
those
actually worth a
anymore.
shitload of money if they actually work because they're so rare at this point. I have both of them. They were actually given to me by a very good friend last year.
But they don't work. They didn't work.
The
They were
box
busted.
for the BioShock syringe, which I guess I can throw out because if you remember, I put this on my Christmas tree. So it's now officially a Christmas
The
ornament. I don't
BioShock
need this
syringe,
box
I remember that.
anymore.
I had that for a long time.
That's
I
the
don't have
box
that
for the
anymore either.
headphones, Beats by Dr. Dre, and I have them with my Zune somewhere. I haven't used
My
that in quite a
Zune.
while. This is where I put all the boxes for like the collector's editions. You see Call of Duty Black Ops, Epic
Oh,
Mickey,
God.
Dead Space 2.
The Black Ops, the car, that's the bomb. The radio-controlled car, I have it down there.
Live console, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Here's the box from the
The
Kinect.
Connect. Stupid
The
thing.
bottom shelf here is just
Futurama.
random DVDs.
Look at that.
The entire shelf is just DVDs.
DVDs
and
I don't have anymore.
Right next to that also is a gigantic
Yep.
freaking
Don't have any of that anymore.
holder here of DVDs. Okay, so all
This
the
is
DVDs
chat is
that
disconnected.
used to
By
be
the
in
way,
this
guys, my
bookcase of-
chat disconnected. I don't know why. It looks like the stream's still working, but my chat has completely disconnected. Unable to connect to chat. Try later. Something has gone wrong. Did this whole stream go down? I think my whole stream went down. Holy shit, what's going on? I think the whole stream is going down. Hold on a second. Let's try to figure this out. See what's going on here. I have no clue. Try to figure this out. I'm reloading. And nothing is wrong on my YouTube page. My YouTube page did reload. Fine. But it's saying the chat is unable to connect. And it looks like we might have lost a bunch of viewers, but then they came back. And now they're gone again. Yeah, YouTube is having a crazy issue right now. Nope, not DDoS. This is on YouTube's end. My stream is still going. But yes, there are big problems. This is a YouTube side issue. YouTube is having big issues right now where the chat is not working at all for some people. It's working for me. I refreshed it and the chat is working now. It looks like YouTube had a big issue, a server issue, right now, live. That's not good. I'm still broadcasting, though, guys. I'm still here. I haven't gone anywhere. So I don't know what's actually going on with the stream. Hopefully people could watch it. Is it working again? That was a weird blip. A weird blip on YouTube. I was relieved, because usually when something like that happens, something horrible is going on. Like, oh, actually, no. Yeah, it's definitely on YouTube side. I just refreshed, and it says, unable to display proper data. Try refreshing. So, YouTube is crapping out right now, basically. Yeah. YouTube is crapping out. Let's continue, because the stream is continuing and the video is still recording.
Move to different DVD holders now.
My old DVDs.
They're all right there. Moving on here, the first piece of artwork besides the Hulk here, this is really cool. When Nintendo Power had their anniversary last year, they redid their original poster.
I forgot I even had
their
this.
first poster they ever released was this one. It was Thank You, Mario, but our princess is in another castle. That was in 1985. And
cool.
They decided to re-release this poster, and I said, hey, this is a really cool opportunity. I kept it, and then I eventually framed it and put it on my wall here. All right.
That's the TV came
Last but not least, we're going to move into my bedroom here. We're going to check that out.
This place, I mean, quite frankly, this place is perfect for a bachelor pad, but my God, it was so small and cramped. It was hard to do anything. You know, I was there recording from 2010 to either 2009 or 2010 all the way through 2014 when I moved. 4 years, and it was very frustrating because I didn't have the space to really do what I wanted to do. So, okay, continuing on. We have time for one more video before we kind of split apart here. Korean snacks and drinks. We'll watch a little bit of this, but honestly, it's Dancing Bacon's again, and we've been watching a lot of this Dancing Bacon's YouTube channel. I feel like I don't want to watch more Dancing Bacon's again. It's the same channel. So maybe we'll just see quickly what some of this is, but we're not going to watch a lot of this because we've been doing a lot of this channel. Okay? Here, let's see here. Korean snacks and drinks. What is that? What is that supposed to be? You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of bugles, but they're not shaped like bugles. Instead, it's just a different shape, but it looks just like a bugle, right? You ever had a bugle chip? It looks almost identical, actually. Very crunchy, just like a bugle. Yeah, see? Yeah, it is. It just tastes like bugles with a creamy corn soup flavor. So there you go, it is. It's basically bugles, but a different... What the fuck is that supposed to be? Is that a celebrity or something? Who is that? There's a signature on it. Watermelon soda? A can dressed up as a watermelon. So watermelon flavored soda. Okay. That's not going to be too interesting because it's just drinking soda, right? Oh, what the hell's that? Fish-shaped cake. So basically, it's kind of like just like a little Debbie's cake or something. Yeah, look. It's basically cake with chocolate. What's on the inside of it? It looks like a Twinkie, actually. The cake is soft and oily. Yeah, it's a Twinkie. It's exactly what it is. It's a Twinkie. With a little bit of chocolate filling. Oh, it's sweet red bean filling. It's not chocolate. Okay. Gotcha. Kimchi cup noodle. Wow, that's cheap. It's like $1. Sauce. Yeah, here it is. It's pretty typical instant noodle. That's not even a big deal. Okay. Whoa. Look at these chips. These remind me of Lay's almost, right? They kind of look like Lay's chips. Red dust. What is the red dust? It's spicy. Yeah, oh, it's kimchi chips. It's kimchi chips. Okay. Kimchi flavored. Aid? What in the hell is that? What the hell? Blue lemonade? Sour and sweet like most lemon drinks. So it's fake lemonade. It was completely artificially flavored lemonade. No real lemons. It was blue. It was kind of weird. What is this? Squid cracker? Yeah, squid jib snap. It looks like Chex shaped like a squid. It probably tastes like squid too, right? That's exactly what it is. It's Chex shaped like a friggin' squid. It's like a fluffy squid-shaped sax. Okay. Interesting. I've had shrimp chips. I really like shrimp chips. What is this now? Real cheese. Chip is golden brown edges, slightly more thicker than a regular. Cheese flavored snack. Real cheese chip, market C. Very light first taste. Then the cheese hits you. Oh! Punches you in the face. Okay. What the hell? Those are like churros. Are they supposed to be churros? They're not. I mean, they're fake. They're like crunchy chip churros. But they look like they're trying to imitate a Mexican churro. But they really taste like a fresh churro. Wow. This person has never had fresh churros if they think that's going to taste like a fresh churro. That's just like candy. Oh, is it? Oh, no, it's a drink. It's a pouch just like the other one. Huang Dong Shang Chua Oriental Herb Tea. It's an herb tea mix. Yeah, look. Wow, they're all about selling drinks in pouches over there, huh? Sell drink in a pouch. Interesting. More chips. Anything unique? This chip is a cookie. Nothing too special. This is like a typical, like an Italian-style waffle cookie that I've had before. It's more instant ramen. Nothing too special, honestly. All right. Let's, we have time. We do. We can watch one more video before we split the part.
Hello there, I'm Mike and welcome to Disney Parks Addict. Today we'll be taking a look at all the attractions found at Universal Studios Singapore.
Oh, it's Singapore. People love the Singapore. Let's go right to the attractions. Hollywood. Oh, it's like simulated Hollywood Boulevard or simulated Hollywood.
Globe and Park Gate, you will enter straight into the first zone, Hollywood. This features a classic Hollywood Boulevard.
What's funny is, so in the original Universal Studios that I went to, which was Florida, they had this whole thing just like this, right? And then I went there as a kid with my parents, and then I went back there again over a decade ago on a vacation, and this whole thing was gone. They had removed the whole virtual street. Instead, they redid it to look differently. They had shops and stuff, but it was kind of weird because there was still some stuff there. Like they had a Ghostbusters presentation, like in the 1990s, that's defunct, but they still had the firehouse there. It just didn't say Ghostbusters anymore. It was kind of neat, actually, to go there years and years later and see it a second time and see how it had changed. Okay, so yeah, what they have is they simulated like Hollywood movie set. New York City. What is this? They have a simulated New York City there.
New York City.
They do have a simulated New York City there. Look at that.
Landmarks, including a replica of the New York Public Library
from Ghostbusters,
and a chance to see some of your favorite Sesame Street characters. The zone features two attractions, the first being Sesame Street Spaghetti Space Race.
Oh, friggin' Sesame Street ride?
Join Elmo and Super Grover as you head to space to rescue the stolen spaghetti from Macaroni the Merciless.
That's not very special.
Is a great ride packed with
it's one of those,
effects.
It's a dark ride where all you see is a little bit of attraction going around you. It's not nothing too special there. It's for little kids, I guess.
Characters from Sesame Street.
I mean, it is Sesame Street.
Perfect for younger visitors.
Right.
The other attraction in New York City is Lights, Camera, Action, a special effects show hosted by Steven Spielberg. It has a fun pre-show video with Steven showcasing different special effects used in movies.
Oh, like a
heading
Jurassic
into
Park
the main
special
show
effect.
set in a boat warehouse. A variety of effects are used within the show, including water, wind, and of course fire, which results in a fun and action-packed viewing. We now move on to the next zone, which is unique to the park. Sci-Fi City. Themed to a metropolis.
I was just going to say, this was not in Florida when I went over a decade ago. They didn't have anything like that.
It certainly reminds us of a Tomorrowland style with its grey modern aesthetic and includes some of the best attractions in the park. Starting with Transformers.
Now, we already saw that ride in a previous
which
video.
Which premiered in the park in 2011 before being added to Universal Studios Hollywood, Florida, and Beijing. If this 3D dark ride
apparently
feels
saying it's everywhere now. Now, I said they didn't have that when I went.
Familiar, then you are not mistaken, as it uses the same ride system as the popular Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man over in Islands of Adventure. You team up with Optimus
Yeah, the Spider-Man ride
Prime
was amazing. I love the Spider-Man
Decepticons
ride.
in many exciting show scenes, featuring a variety of effects. You can also meet Megatron,
Megatron.
Bumblebee, or Optimus Prime in a meet and greet close to the ride building.
That's a hell of an
throughout the
outfit. Can you imagine having
Next
to wear
up
that
is
suit? That's your
Accelerator,
job.
a
Wear
teacup
that
style
shit? Like,
spinning
oh my God,
attraction
probably weighs like
that will
400
transport
pounds.
you to intergalactic space as you and your team try to handle the G-force in the middle of a space battle.
Teacups.
The final attraction in Sci-Fi City is the epic Battlestar Galactica dueling
Yeah, roller
coasters.
coaster. That's pretty nice,
First up
actually.
is Battlestar Galactica Human, which is a seated steel coaster and a tamer experience compared with its counterpart.
Oh, there's two
Although
different
it doesn't
coasters.
feature any inversions, it has a higher top speed of over 90 kilometers an hour, which still makes it one of the most thrilling attractions in the park. The other coaster, Battlestar Galactica Cylon, is a steel inverted
Whoa,
coaster
that's the one where
that
your
features
legs
5
dangle.
inversions,
Oh, wow.
including loops, corkscrews, and a cobra roll.
Brianna
You'll also
asks, do I
plunge
like
into a
roller
deep
coasters?
pit.
Not really. I've only been on a handful in my life, maybe like 4. My favorite one ever, there was a Batman one at a Six Flags I went to, and I actually really liked that one. I think it was a Mr. Freeze ride or something like that. I really liked that one, but I've barely ever been on any. I was never a really big roller coaster guy.
And have a few near misses with the nearby buildings, making this a much more thrilling experience than its human version. Please ride.
You know what it is? Because I have an unnatural fear of heights. So even though I know you're not going to get hurt, I still, if I go on something like that, I kind of sometimes can get scared, which sucks. They have an Egypt section. Look at this.
It
An
features
Egypt section.
pyramids, tombs, and plenty of classic scenery.
So when I
which
went
is
to
mainly
Florida, they had a section that was similar to this, and they had this weird effects show with like gods inside of it. I can't remember what it was called, but I thought it was actually all right. It wasn't that bad.
based on the popular film franchise The Mummy.
Oh, this is based
It
on The
includes
Mummy. The one I
classic
went to was not
Universal
based on The
attraction,
Mummy.
Revenge of the Mummy: The Ride.
Oh.
This is an indoor roller coaster that is also based on the Mummy franchise.
Oh, no, this
You'll
was not-
need
they
to
didn't
head
have this at
straight
all.
into the Pharaoh's tomb, where the queue features props from the movie,
Interesting.
as well as paintings of Imhotep. Messages appear asking you to find the Book of the Living and destroy Imhotep's curse. The roller coaster has the ability to move from scene to scene at an incredible pace and features some amazing effects throughout, including a scene filled with scarab beetles and an epic climatic ending. Be sure to ride this amazing attraction on your visit to Universal Studios.
This guy's shaking it, kissing its butt. An epic ending, so epic. The Lost World. This is the Jurassic Park part of it.
Through the herbivore reserve
Yeah.
before the raft is knocked off course, causing riders to come face to face with multiple carnivores, including a T-Rex. There is a huge drop at the end of the ride, and you will most likely
And you get
get
soaked.
wet. So
Yep.
make sure
You have
bring
to
a
get soaked. There's no
raincoat
way
for this
around it.
one.
You get soaked
Next
on that
up
thing.
is Canopy Flyers, a suspended
Oh,
family coaster.
I don't know if
that
they
will
had
take
this
you on
in
a
Florida.
bird's
I
eye
didn't go
tour
on
of
this
the
one.
land. You'll be able to see a
Oh, that's
great
kinda
view of
cool. I
Jurassic
actually think
Park
this is
Rapids
neat.
Adventure and even other
It's like an
areas
aerial
of the
tour
park.
of the park.
This is a great attraction for a fun and relaxing ride.
Oh, I would've liked that.
For a
Too bad they didn't
challenge,
have that.
younger visitors can try the Amber Rock Climb,
I didn't-
a
certainly
climbing
didn't do a
wall
rock
themed to a
climb.
dinosaur dig.
And ooh, they have a water show.
Features
They
the
didn't have that
classic
either.
water
Yeah, they didn't
world,
have
a
that
live
at the one I
SeaWorld
went to.
spectacular. This is a stunt show featuring a variety of amazing special effects and stunts,
So-
including pyrotechnics.
They used to have a show. It was a Waterworld themed show when the movie Waterworld was out in the 1990s, the Kevin Costner film. I wonder if this is what's become of it. They put this into the Lost World area, but it's actually Waterworld. It's not Jurassic Park. In fact, that's exactly what that looks like. Far, far away. I don't remember them having
Features
that.
many locations
No, they
from
didn't
the
have this in the
films,
Florida one.
including the Far, Far Away castle, as well as a chance to meet all your
Oh,
favorite
look at this. So basically what it is
characters.
their
First up
version
is
of
Puss in Boots'
Disneyland.
Giant
Yep,
Journey,
they have a
another
Disneyland in their
suspended family
Universal.
coaster that has awesome theming and a fun storyline,
Oh, that's
which
cool.
was
Puss in
added to
Boots
the
ride.
land in 2015. You'll need to assist Puss in Boots in taking some eggs from a giant goose, which
So this
creates
just
an
opened in
exciting
2015.
adventure
So probably
that all the
if they're gonna
family
have
can
these,
enjoy. Next
it's
is the
relatively
popular
new.
attraction
Oh, wow,
Shrek
Shrek
4D
4D.
Adventure.
Wait,
This
there
show
was a
has
Shrek.
added
There was Shrek
motion-based
4D. I
effects,
saw
as
Shrek
well as
4D.
some water
That they had.
sprayers
Yes,
as you
I
head
saw
on
this.
a
Yep.
rescue mission
I remember
with
this.
Donkey and Shrek to try to retrieve Princess Fiona from Lord Farquaad's ghost. It's a fun adventure
that I
and
saw.
perfect for fans of Shrek. You can also head to Donkey Live, an interactive show that uses special
Donkey
digital
Live? No, they didn't have
puppetry
that.
allows
They
visitors
didn't have
to
Donkey
interact
Live.
with Donkey as he cracks jokes and performs to the audience. Younger visitors will love the Magic Potion Spin, a small Ferris wheel attraction
Oh my God,
that
the
can be
tiny
found
Ferris
inside
wheel
the
for little
Fairy
kids.
Godmother's potion
It's
shop.
tiny,
You can
itty
become
bitty.
part of a potion assembly line
Wow.
as they go up and down and round and round. The final attraction in Far Far Away is Enchanted Airways, a junior steel roller coaster.
Ah, small
Visitors
roller
of
coaster
all
for
ages
kids.
can climb aboard donkeys
Chumba
for
Begins says today's the 37th anniversary of Dragon Quest. Well, happy birthday to Dragon Quest. Madagascar. They have a Madagascar section too.
To go around
This is
is a
way
fun
more,
carousel
way
ride
different. I mean,
themed to
this
all
is
the
actually way
characters
more for little kids, I would say. The
from
Universal I went to
Madagascar,
was more
as
for
King
adults,
Julian
actually.
plays some high-energy dance music
That's
that
the
will keep
Florida.
you
I say
going
Florida
and
is more
going.
themed to adults.
In the
This is all
past,
kiddie
there
stuff.
have been some nighttime
Minions.
entertainment and parades, but due to
A nighttime Minions parade, and coming soon. Oh yeah, Super Mario World, which is there now. Super Mario World is definitely there, or Super Nintendo World is there already in Japan and Florida, and I guess it's coming to the Singapore one. All right, cool. Well, we got one more hour to go on DSP versus the Internet. I hope you guys are enjoying the show this week. Thank you to everyone here live, and for those watching on demand, remember, liking the video, leaving comments helps this channel a lot, and please consider becoming a member, and you can nominate the videos for next week. Thanks for watching. See you in the next part.